Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today we do have a new episode of Alley Chat, and as usual, anytime I wear any kind of retro-style Tampa Bay Rays clothing, I do go ahead and use this pastel goth palette, typically because I like to combine the purple and the green, you know, the older Devil Rays colors. Now this one, there's no purple here. It does have that blue into that green, so I'm thinking do something with these two colors there. And if that doesn't work out, then we'll just have to figure it out as we go along. But do have a busy week ahead of me in reference to next week. So the Sunday when you guys are watching this upcoming week is busy for me. Won't actually be here Wednesday through Fridays. So I will try on Monday to get some stuff pre-recorded for you guys. We'll see if I end up talking about, depending on how things go this week at whatever I'm attending. I like to keep some stuff that's part of my personal life private. I hope you guys understand. Depending on how that goes, I might mention what it was in the future, may not. So you'll just have to, I guess, stay on the edge of your seats if I do end up talking about that. But for now, I'm just going to keep it close to my heart. You know, can't tell you guys everything, unfortunately. But I hope I have fun with what I'm doing, and I hope everything goes well. But anyways, of course, as usual, we'll go ahead and start off with the eyes. Now, I am getting started actually a bit later. It's a little after 6:30, and by a little after, I mean 6:32 or so, on the 1st. So, on Friday evening, wanted to get started a bit earlier, but today's been very busy. And there's actually a sale on TCG Player. I think it was Friday only, like 6 to 12 or something. Really weird. So, like 6 p.m. to 12. Where everything gets you, every purchase on TCG Player gets you like 15% cash back. So it's one of their cashback promos. So you earn store credits based off of what you spend that you can use at any time. And even with that coming on Friday night, people have been buying stuff. It's like, I get it, because every time I wait, because TCG Player will do that on like Black Friday and stuff. Anytime I wait, every year, past like 3 years in a row, this has happened. It's like, I'm going to buy some Weiss SPs for my Cardcaptor Soccer collection that I need, and then they're sold out. It happens like every year, so I understand why people went ahead and bought before the sale, because they know a lot of stuff's going to sell. I'm sure some people just didn't know that it was coming and just bought stuff that they probably could have bought, getting store credit back, but... So TCG Player was really busy. You know, I have Thursdays off, but like the past 2 months, I've been here, and whether I'm recording stuff for that Tales of Aria preview, or for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles playthrough, which if you guys haven't finished that up, I do recommend it. I know it's like an 82-hour commitment, but it was a lot of fun. I had a blast, so if you guys just want to hear background noise, because I do read off everything. I do voices too, so once you guys hear a voice, you can recognize what character it is after some amount of time. Now, you can just listen to it like an audiobook. I do recommend you tuning in for that. I had a blast. If you like mysteries, you like memes, I would say tune in for it. I had a wonderful time. And I would say those who did watch it all the way through were enjoying it as well. I mean, I certainly hope so. I didn't have anybody get to that finale episode and be like, man, that sucked. So I'm assuming you guys really enjoyed it. I haven't really seen too many negative comments. I know there's some cases, like especially actually case 2 in the game, I felt was like the weakest. I don't want to say the worst, because I didn't dislike any case. It's just, the thing is like initially I thought I didn't like the resolution of that case, but then later on it makes a lot of sense. So that, it's a lot. You definitely gotta go through all of it to see how everything connects. So I understand those of you who are like, Allie, you're cool, or you're not cool, but I like you enough to talk to you in the comments. I'm not doing it. That's perfectly fine. I'm just saying, I'd recommend it. If you have 82 extra free hours on hand, I would say go for it. We'll see here. We'll see. I need new brushes. I know I keep saying that, like literally every Alley Chat, and then I don't buy brushes. I'm not fishing for brushes. I just don't remember that I need new brushes until I'm doing my makeup. And this is a time I do my makeup where I'm vocal. So I think if I say out loud, hey, Allie, remember you need to buy new brushes, I might remember, but it hasn't happened. These used to work really well for me. It's just, I think, you know, with usage, they're a little frayed and stuff. So not perfect application anymore. Because it doesn't make sense for me to have gotten worse. I mean, it's always possible. It really doesn't make sense for me to have gotten worse at doing my eyeshadow, but... I'm not actually that tired today. I am a little bit like, ugh. As being the first of the month, those of you who are Black Label fans over on the Titan Cards channel, which there's a decent amount of you actually here. Mark, Steven, and then sometimes floats around here on the Trove. Not so much anymore, but you know, he's busy. Is your monthly cringe video? That's how I personally refer to them. Because they're really, really awkward. They're really, really awkward. And I know some people actually don't even like them, like actually MT. Andon brought it up. Andon didn't want it because it's awkward for him. And I'm like, well, too bad. We're doing the videos. And then MT brought up, he's like, I don't want this either. And I'm like, let me go ahead and ask, who wants to opt out of these videos? Because, like, I honestly hate making them. Like, once they're all done, I'm like, that's sweet. But I feel super awkward when I do them. And, like, I mean what I say, you know, but sometimes... Like, there's a couple people over there on the Black Label fans that don't comment on videos. I don't see them pop up in streams. They don't really buy personal breaks. Like, I don't know what they're up to, but every single month I have to say, hey, thank you for your support. But I can't just do that, right? Because that doesn't seem personal enough. I don't like that. That just feels like a cheap cop-out. So I like to try and, you know, do something, whether I saw them talking in the comments about something, or like Devon has a video, be like, hey, Devon, that was a really cool scat chip pulled you out of Battle Plans a couple weeks ago. Like, that's gonna be my topic for that video. But like, sometimes it's just weird. And you guys wouldn't believe how many takes I have to do on those videos, because even though they're like, what, 30 seconds to a minute, sometimes a minute 30 if I go off on a tangent, I'm like, I don't know what to say. And, you know, if I mess up, I gotta start over, and it's just, they stress me out. I don't know what it is. So I gotta do those this afternoon, so I'm like, I say that this afternoon, but like tonight. But if you guys can tell in the background what I've got going on back there, I'm gonna film the monthly mail special first, as I typically do, just because that should, in theory, take the longest amount of time. Actually, what will end up taking the most amount of time is those Black Label fan videos, but they're short, so I'm referring to like export time. So usually the mail specials are like 20 to 30 minutes. Today we do have more packages, so probably on the longer side. I think the longest has been like an hour plus on last year's Christmas special. So I think this one will probably be a half hour, maybe a little longer. So I want to get that done first, and then while that's exporting, I can go ahead and record the 2 new products today. Unfortunately, did not end up getting any of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Megatins in today. Today's the official release dates. I know Konami mentioned there's been some, like, distribution issues, so not sure when those are going to come in. I think we only got allocated 24. So we're not getting, like, a ton of them anyways, but hopefully they do come in at a reasonable time, just because, of course... It's sad not getting product on release date. Always causes some kerfuffle, because then it's like, you know, either, you know, let's say like Bowman Chrome, the Colmenares Superfractor got pulled, all of a sudden everyone's like, you know, one really big hit out of the product's gone. You know, people that were interested, maybe no longer interested, and, you know, just, you know, doing a little box break for fun, prices adjust and stuff. You know, prices might go up, prices might go down, but usually it's just extra annoying when stuff doesn't come out. Because if we are expecting to get it in, then we put it on the website for pre-order, and then people sell personal breaks, and if it doesn't show up, then it's just, you know, gotta contact everybody, say, hey, sorry. Like, that actually happened in the past when stuff would get delayed, like, last year, especially mid-last year, like last summer. Now it happened a lot. I remember we had pre-orders for 5-Star Baseball on the website for like 2 months because it just kept getting delayed next week. So you're taking pre-orders for it, and then it's annoying on a message like, hey, sorry, Topps delayed it again. So typically nowadays, unless we're 110% confident that it's coming, or we get the shipping notification, which is why sometimes I don't even list. There'll be multiple website updates during the week just because it's like, oh, this has actually showed up. Like on Wednesday, I listed the... What are you? Gold Label and Bowman Sterling because it got the shipping notice. So we're like, oh, okay, I can list that. Didn't realize I was coming. Thought we were just looking for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins, but hey, whatever. So, it's just annoying. And then sometimes we might get extra boxes. Like, we're only supposed to get 1 box of Donruss Optic, but our rep from Southern, I guess, found someone that canceled and snagged their box. So we got 2. So sometimes it goes up, and sometimes it's like, hey, we didn't actually get our full numbers in. You aren't getting as much as on your pre-order ticket at the first time. So that's the thing, too, is I could have thrown up like 24 Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins on the website, and we would have a whole 0 to open up this weekend. So maybe they'll come in next week. So like I've been saying, next week I won't be here Wednesday and Friday. I will try on Monday to get some stuff pre-recorded for the troves, so I think there should still be videos for sure here, not necessarily on the Titan Cards main channel, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I have some more SM stuff. If you guys checked out that Shiny concert merch video from the other week or two, sometime this month in well, it's October now, sometime in September, I did it. And I said there's also this package full of Super Junior stuff that I've been waiting on for also like 6 months. That finally showed up, so I have that to open. I got some more albums I could unbox. I have a blaster box of Alan and Ginter. I could check that out. Got some Evolving Skies I could open, I suppose. So probably something pretty easy. Gonna still be taking a little bit of a break from Alley Plays. Unless, like, this weekend I get super hyped, like on Sunday, and I wake up and I'm like, I want to go play all those escapades. There could be escapades on the channel on Thursday, I don't know. And that's in reference to little bonus things in the Chronicles. I don't know how long they take. So that might be one episode, that might be multiple, but I'll get those done here at some point. But yeah, so I'm not entirely certain what this upcoming week's plan is just quite yet, but there should be content. But with that, so there'll be no new videos on the Titan Cards channel for new products on Wednesday and Friday, which is How I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Volume 2 comes out on Friday. Now, all the Pokemon anniversary stuff comes out on Friday, which I'm kind of glad that I won't be here, because that's just a good excuse to not have to put it on the website. Because I know people are like, Al, we want it, and like, I understand that, but also there's going to be people breaking down the door on Friday in the shop. So the thing is now, don't even have to worry about it, because like, I won't be here, so we're just going to sell it all in store, it's fine. But I should get like Slime and whatever else is scheduled for next week. AHL hockey, though, we can't break that. I don't know if it's still coming out next week or not, because O-Pee-Chee Platinum was supposed to come out this Wednesday. O-Pee-Chee Platinum's now coming out like, you know, like mid-October, and it's like, what's the point at this point, to be completely honest? It's like, we're getting Series 1 pretty soon, so, like, O-Pee-Chee Platinum being, like, the first premiere with, like, on-card rookies for hockey is not coming out until almost the same time the next season of hockey's rookie cards come out. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it when it first comes out, it's hot, but at this point, you know, like, Laugh cards still sell well, but, you know, for I feel like the past 4 months, I've just seen people being like, Laugh sucks. He's the next Nelly Yakupov, which I think people are just being ridiculous. But, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, by the time O-Pee-Chee Platinum comes out, people all be like, we don't want this. We want, like, Cole Caulfield cards. Like, Kirill Kaprizov who? I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like it's getting to the point where it's, I don't know. I mean, I love O-Pee-Chee Platinum. The design looks really, really nice this year. I remember all the way back when we were opening up regular paper O-Pee-Chee and it had the Platinum previews, and it was like, oh, these are nice. And they still haven't come out yet. So, but the AHL product, if it doesn't sell in store, perhaps we'll have another live stream for it another time. I just don't know, because the AHL product, I think, should have Caulfield stuff in it. And also, we got confirmation that Quentin Byfield Young Guns is coming in Series 2 hockey, because the solicit for Series 2 went up. We pre-ordered 10 cases. Has Byfield, the Young Gun, as, like, the product shot. So we still haven't gotten Quentin Byfield cards yet. So, we'll be getting his stuff whenever Series 2 comes out, which is usually, what, like February? So, it's weird. Some hockey products are pre-allocated on Southern, Black Diamond, Allure, Synergy, and some other stuff, but Series 2 wasn't, so it's like, okay. You know, open, like, probably 5 cases when it comes out for us. One of Bossman's friends locally usually buys, like, 2 cases of Flagships hockey. Because master sets always sell for a lot, and then you have all your extra Young Guns and stuff, so. And then maybe throw, like, 2 cases in the closet, just in case anybody, like, incredibly pops off. Like, you imagine we had, like, cases of, like, the, what, 15-16, or is it 14-15 or 15-16 for Connor McDavid? Connor McDavid raw Young Guns are, like, $1,000. It's crazy. Can you imagine just opening 1 pack? Like, I keep an eye out. Recently, actually, at Target, my Target, had these, like, value packs with, like, Ancient, Series 1, Series 2, and I was like, man, watch me pull a Connor McDavid out of here. And I didn't, of course, because otherwise y'all would have heard about it. But I could have pulled a Connor McDavid out of a $6 pack with his series that has the Young Gun in it, and also, like, an old Artifacts. You know, one of those, like, cheap, you know, those cheapy products that they make? You know, where the excess retail packs, and they just stick them. It's like, I actually found good stuff. I got one for me, one for my mom. Like, one of us pulled a relic. I found, like, a cool insert. Which is like, I like having that stuff anyway, so for me, it's like a win-win. It's like I get to open hockey cards, it's fun. But, you know, anything you see in an older series with Connor McDavid on the back and it's like clearance, just buy it. You never know. You never know what you're gonna find. It's like when people now, some Walmarts are finding like Rogue One Series 1 packs. Now, I think it's redemptions, but still. The Felicity Jones out of there, that would have been a good find. Of course, before the redemptions expired, but you know, you can still get good cards out of there. People finding like 40th anniversary blaster boxes of Star Wars. Sometimes stuff just gets stuck under the shelves or in the back room. I remember my coolest find many, many years ago is when, you guys remember when like Targets and stuff used to have like the wall cases for video games? Now they have like those center row things. But they're before, yeah, so like the old setup where it used to kind of be like the way Walmart looks with video games. Target used to be like that. I got somehow concealer in my eyelid. I'll fix that soonish. But they were doing a reset at Target, and then when they pulled all that up, there was a... What can I use to clean this off? Anyway, so what had fallen down? You know, so like, you know, stuff falls down. In between, you know, either in between the displays or underneath. But I found sealed shrink wrap near mint too, so like good looking, not damaged or anything. So they probably just either some employee had hidden them back in the day or whatever. But anyways, I found Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Sapphire for the Game Boy Advance. Like right before the 3DS came out. So those have been there for a while, and they were on clearance too because they were old. So they were like $25. I was like, I need these. I remember I was at Target with my dad, and he's like, oh, did you bring your cash? I'm like, Dad, no. I was like, I'll pay you back when we get home. I didn't bring my wallet. Because, you know, I was not tall. I was not a big girl yet. I was still young, you know? So, and he's like, I was just playing. He got him. It was awesome. So, but, like, you used to be able to find cool stuff that falls down. So, I remember actually, I don't know if it was fake or not, but someone claimed... I don't know if it was Leonhardt or like another channel, but I feel like there's a big Pokemon channel that was like, I found a first edition base set pack hanging, you know, stuck underneath a shelf. And it's like, stuff like this does happen. Like, I found random Star Wars toys get unearthed at like Toys R Us's when they still used to exist in the United States. So sometimes stuff does fall and get hidden and you can get good stuff. Not just not so much anymore, I don't think. Just because of how store designs, I feel, have changed. But I don't even remember how we got on this topic. Oh, yes, because of the, I was talking about the hockey value packs. And then, like, people finding older Star Wars at Walmart. That's how we got into this. Okay. But. So sometimes old stuff just randomly appears. Doesn't even necessarily have to be old, but like I said, sometimes stuff gets misplaced in the stock room, and then boom. That's how when you're running around looking for Rise of Skywalker Series 2 Walmart exclusive blasters to try and find red DO parallels that are worth like $5. I bought like 25 blasters. I kept pulling like really good Ray cards. And I would sell the Ray cards on eBay to then go buy more blasters. But, so I ended up making my money. I pulled a 1-of-1 insert, TIE Fighter insert. I pulled some actually really good stuff, but I never, and then I convinced Bossman to order, because Walmart had on the website, because I showed him how well my stuff was selling online. I convinced him to order another 20 blasters on the Walmart website. We opened like 45 blaster boxes. Did not find a single red Dio. And then I bought it off somebody on Facebook for $5. But, so that's just sometimes that's how you're searching. You're doing late night Walmart crawls for retail blasters of Star Wars. And you find 8 mega boxes of 1920 Prism basketball. Sometimes it just happens. That was a lot of spray that I feel like didn't go on my face. But, so sometimes you just run into stuff. It's cool though. It's a cool feeling when you find stuff. I don't really do that anymore, of course, just because I don't really go outside much. But it was cool. It used to be cool to be on the collectible prowl hunting for stuff. You know, Marvel Legends, Legos, cards, Funko Pop. It used to be fun. And that's not so much fun anymore. Now that it's like an adult, it's like, yeah, well, you know, I can go on a hunt, prowl around for like 2 hours, go to a bunch of Targets and Walmarts and not find anything, or I could just buy it on eBay for like $40, be like, yeah, I could take a nap. Worth it. So, it is what it is. Alright, I think my eyes came out pretty nice, though. You know, aside for the giant thing of concealer I got just shoved right up in the inner corner, but whatever. This is a card channel. This is not a makeup channel, so whatever. I mean, I don't even know what the Trove is. The Trove is just assorted Alley content. Either you like it or you hate it. And too bad y'all gotta deal with it. So, I'm gonna Titan cards. It's a card channel, not a makeup channel, so. I remember one time someone left a comments where, like, the look was cute too. It's just, it was one of the last videos of the day, so it wasn't, like, you know, fresh face. It was kind of an older face. But, you know, like, oh, your videos are good, but your makeup needs work. It's like, thanks for your opinion that I didn't ask for. It's like, I'd like you to sit under a ring light in a dead space with no air conditioning for 3 hours and let you not look slightly oily. I'd like you to do that, and then you can critique me. But in the meantime, no one asked. But, so that's why I want to film that longer video, and then I want to start with the mail special, because that'll take the longest. And then while that exports, I'll film Gold Label, which should be really quick. I think it's like a couple packs per box. Not really large box. And then Bowman Sterling looks like a pizza box again. I don't understand. Why are you shaped like this? Why are you shaped like this? You have 5 autos per master box. What's in here? How many packs are in here? 5 mini boxes. So is it like 3 and then 2 up top? Like, this is a dumb design. I don't like it. Just make a normal box. Just make it like Gold Label. Gold Label also has like 5 packs per box, right? 33 cards per box. 1 framed autograph. Maybe they switch Gold Label to like 1 big pack, because I'm not seeing a pack count. Usually Gold Label's like a couple packs, and then you know where the frame is because the pack is huge. But, alright, I did my cheek. I'm still working on that one, what is this, Yves Saint Laurent? Not this one. I'm still working. It's getting increasingly to the point where I think I need to throw it away, because I really can't get anything out of there. But I wasn't gonna fight that pan on an ALLYCHAT and was like, I don't have too much time. I'm gonna waste 20 minutes talking about finding Sapphire and Emerald, explaining the old setup of video games at Target for 30 minutes. I know I'm wasting a bunch of time anyways, but that's why you all are here, right? That's why you guys watch these. And alright. Alright, did that side. Now it's time for this side. Alright. Can't really see that side. Looks fine though. Spray! Alright. I have been sprayed on my shiny forehead. It is a damp, moist forehead. Alright, let's go ahead and let this dry. I'd put on lipstick. Well, I wouldn't actually. I'd put on lip gloss, but as usual, wow, who would have guessed you talk for like 20 minutes and then you get thirsty? So I don't want to put it on and then immediately, of course, after the video ends, I'd drink and then I have to put more back on. But I think that completes the look here. Clean up. Do I have powder on my shirt? Surprisingly, not a lot. Usually I have more. But yeah, I think the hair like this can look okay. Might be end of video bonus content, me complaining about my hair. You never know. Might have also been attacked by a wipe. That's possible. That might be there, might not. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like my hair when it's wet and it looks so nice and together, I like it. And then it dries and then it's still like, oh, my hair still isn't nourished enough. It's still super dry. I don't know. I feel like it's just, I like it longer. But I feel like it used to look better, I feel, when it's shorter. I think it's just too heavy. I think it's honestly just too heavy. So I don't know. Not sure if we're going to leave my hair like this. I don't know. But I think that does it here for our Tampa Bay Rays themed look. I figured, wear my new Rays shirts since I'm opening up a couple baseball products today. And that mail special, which also, I don't know how many of you guys actually watch over there on the Titan Cards channel, but if you're considering sending anything for the October mail special, I'm actually going to record it on my birthday, so don't have until the end of October. You'll have until like October 24th or so to get it in, just because, well, actually more so the 23rd, just because 24th is a Sunday, 25th is a Monday. We're not open on Mondays, so if it's coming regular mail, they don't leave it on Mondays. So if you guys wanted to send anything for the Allie birthday special, mail special birthday edition, figure out that title when we get there. It does need to come a bit earlier than usual for the mail specials. So just figured I'd put that information out there. Not that, of course, I'm asking for anything, but if anybody was wanting to send it in, I'm doing it earlier than usual. But yeah, I think that does it here. My lips are very dry, so I'm going to go get a drink and finish this on up here, and then get to going back in the past for you guys, recording those videos from Friday. But that does it here for this Alley Chat. If you guys enjoyed this episode, which I really hope you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, drop those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love to have you join me. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Speaking of, those of you who do get the stuff mailed out to you, your monthly perks, for the Gemstone Miners and the Ultimate Excavators, I'm aiming to have those packed up on Monday. What I usually do is, so Patreon charges for the month of September, like a couple days into October level, like whatever the next month is. It hasn't gone through yet, so just in case there's any issues with anybody's cards or whatever, I wait till all that clears to then pack everything up. Just so that way, if anybody wants to adjust things as well, I have time. So that's why I don't have it sent out on the first of the month. I wait for Patreon to take care of all their stuff, because that's also what they recommend. They recommend you wait a few days to mail stuff out. So that's what I do as well. So I'm aiming to have that done and shipped out on Monday. That way it's all taken care of before I leave. But we'll see. Patreon hasn't done their monthly stuff yet. But anyways, shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Really appreciate each and every one of you. To have 5 Ultimate Excavators: Jack Perez, Keith Muta, Mako, Mark Mardini, and Stephen Olivo. 2 Gemstone Miners, Andon and Stephen Bly. And 2 Crystal Collectors, John Michek and TJ Christensen. But thank you so much to all of my patrons, whether you're on a tier in which I say your name at the end of every video or not. Really appreciate your above and beyond support, so thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so with that, I think that wraps off this episode here. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. And like I said, still should be back on Tuesday and Thursday this week with some content. Probably get that all recorded on Monday for you all. So tomorrow, get both those episodes up. So that way, yeah, if anybody does join Patreon during the week, unfortunately, I won't be able to give you your special news shout out just because the episodes were already pre-recorded. But with that does it for me here. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you'll join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. What will it be? I don't know just quite yet. You'll just have to tune in and find out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye! I just got soaped by my wipes. It just went everywhere. What the heck? That's never happened before. All right, making a mess before we even get started. Everything's falling. All right, eventful start, I suppose. I guess I could throw this at the end of the video. I just was recording just in case. That way when I post for thumbnails, it's all included, but I guess you guys get this too. All right. I don't know how many of you guys actually stay to the end to see if there's any Easter eggs, but occasionally I do stick stuff back here. Usually mess ups at the start of the video, or if I think of something right after the end and I've closed off already, then I tack that on to the end. You can always tell if there's anything if there's more than like 10 seconds of outro. Or well, I think it actually is 15. I don't know. Regardless, the amount of outro, if it, you're like, why is there like 30 seconds left in the video and the end screen pops up? That means because there's something at the end. But anyways, I think that makes my face clean. Let's go ahead and pose for our thumbnail. I don't really like the way my hair has been. It's been very floofy and yet flat at the same time recently. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if it's just I don't like the length. Why is there a little thing sticking up here? I don't know. I don't know if I should cut it or just keep letting it grow out. I don't know. I'm not liking the long. So let me actually, I don't know what style I want to do today. But I just feel like there's too much hair. I feel like there's too much. But I feel like if I put it all up in a ponytail, it looks weird. Since I've been doing a lot of the half ponytails recently, half ponies. But I don't know. I don't know how much I like them. I don't know. I just feel like there's so much hair that the rest of it gets weighed down. And then it looks weird. Alright. Alright, thumbnail time. I don't know. Alright, whatever. I think we should be good enough to start, so let me make sure I have everything. Alright, I think we are set and ready to get started here. Okay.